let's look at the structure of the toolkit and unpack the 5 growing good themes. There are 6 sessions in the toolkit. The first 5 look at each of the characteristics or themes, and the 6th helps the group consider next steps you might want to take. It's a good idea to encourage your group to watch the introductory film before your first session, or allow time to watch this together. It will help your group understand the background to the toolkit and introduce the main concepts. The session guide is primarily for the person leading the session, but you might need a few extra copies if you are going to break into groups or ask others to read out the scripture or prayer. We suggest you allow about 90 minutes for each session. However, you can easily adapt the material if your group has less time, or you want to include a longer time of prayer at the end. Each session follows the same format, beginning with an opening question. There are no right or wrong answers. This is just to get your group thinking about the theme. The opening question is followed by a scripture reading, with some notes to help your group understand the context of the passage. You can read out the notes from the guide, paraphrase them, or bring in your own knowledge and reflections. Then, there's an opportunity for your group to discuss the scripture. We provide a number of questions to help guide the conversation. You can use all of them, or pick a couple to focus on. Your group will then watch a video about a church that has taken steps to connect with their community and make a difference. All the churches in the films are very different from each other, and probably from your church too. So it's helpful to encourage your group to reflect on the ideas in the films rather than the specific details. For example, not many churches have the resources to open a cafe, but all churches can take steps to build a culture of hospitality. Your group can discuss this in more detail, or take part in an activity where they draw on what they have seen and discussed so far, and bring in their own experience too. You can find out more about how to prepare for the activities in video 5. The session finishes with some suggestions for a time of prayer and some optional homework. We've provided a simple idea that individual group members can do on their own, and a further suggestion for the group to spend a bit more time researching or thinking about. Both these are optional, and the group may come up with their own ideas.